As durable and as available as you want in a top 10 pick. But the last few years, he's taken great strides to rewrite that narrative. Remember, this was a guy that rewrote the record books in Hawaii, won a national championship at Alabama, and nobody questioned the accuracy of that left arm. It was just the availability, well, that he's had to rewrite, and he's done a heck of a job.
Get the fullback involved here. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just one.
You know, when you're a defender and you see them give that quick little take to the fullback, you just have to stop him before he gets started. They piled on him and held him to minimal yardage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. So a little too much contact on the part of the defender, and the officials flag him for it. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Waddle now in motion right. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. And it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. He puts some power on a deep one left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Now it's Jake Bailey who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. And a fair catch made here at the 17. So the Rams offense getting out there for their opening drive of the game. And they're brought out by the 16-year pro, rebounded from an injury last season, Matthew Stafford.
Stafford just continues to fight off injuries, and he continues to battle father time. And it is remarkable. There's a lot of quarterbacks as we see him age. We see the arm fall apart. We see the wear in the tear and the velocity disappear. You're just not seeing that with Stafford. You can question how long the journey may continue, but you cannot question how productive he is when he's on that field.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll cover up as they touch him down a few yards short of the first.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
1st and 10 now from the 30. Cock the motion man left. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, here's Stafford. That's on target, Puka Nacua. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Give to Williams from the gun. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A successful opening drive, nearing field goal range now. It's 1st down at the 41. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a gain of 12 there. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he runs this one down to the 22-yard line. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings them to 3rd down.
I'll tell you what that deflection right there, Kate, tells me. That defense was following and reading the quarterback's eyes. Knew exactly where that throw was going. And it takes a little bit of intuition, a little bit of feel. He's able to get his hands on it and knock it out of bounds.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. 4th down coming up.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that one's going to get them on the scoreboard.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. D. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Waddle now in motion right. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins take a 4-point lead. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Another run for Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
To the air, 3rd and long. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, defenders today are top. Don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. They send a man in motion. They go play action with Tagovailoa. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. The stop made that time by the rookie from Florida State.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Hill comes in motion left. A-Chain on the inside give. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1. It'll be a 5-yard gain. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. 3rd and goal. Achane. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
Now, how about the other side? Beating the defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on 3rd and goal.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there to keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
They fake the handoff now. Stafford. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing now, Stafford. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Dolphins and Tyreek Hill headed back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll start the drive with Achane. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. They'll stick with Achane. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This coordinator tried to show some trust and belief in his offense. A run after a negative run? Well, you lose a lot of equity and belief in that coordinator. I don't think he's going to try a third run after back-to-back negative losses.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Man in motion here. Tagovailoa off the play fake. Did not like what he was seeing, Brock, and he just hurls this one away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Jake Bailey on the punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Rams will take possession. Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Stafford. He finds his running back. Nice work, complete.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
From the 35 on second down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Let's see what they went with on third down. Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They go play action here. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. Oh, they got it back. They can try and salvage something. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Another try following the sack. Looking for a target. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner and, really importantly, as a check-down outlet on short throws.
3rd and long now for Stafford. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbled it and drops it. Looking for the back that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that's a major missed opportunity for the offense and a sigh of relief for the defense. Now you got to adjust a little bit, get some extra help on the back end of your defense to take those shots away.
That hits at the 9, but nobody around to grab it. It carries all the way into the end zone for a touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That's caught. Devon Achane. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. That tackle made by Kobe Turner.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tight end going in motion here. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. This finds Smith. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
From the 39. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. They put a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
That's just a case where you're trying to make something when there really is nothing there. There just wasn't an opening for him to work with, and he was lucky to get what he could.
So the Dolphins readying for the punt. Jake Bailey's going to kick it away. And he's had a very busy game already, Brock. 3rd time they've called on him as he gets this away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be their football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Williams. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's a 2-score game early. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. Time for the 2nd quarter of play. It's Rams football. They've got 2nd and 7 to start. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, and they go right back to him. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Zach Sealer there to bring him down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Throw in. lane on 3rd and long. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice gain.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Ethan Evans on now to punt. And they could really use a good one here. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They send Hill right. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. It's a design boot. Completes this one to Hill. It's a 31-yard play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. He's got Smith. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd and 4. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They've got a man in motion. Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. He's on the move. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. But you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
On again comes Jake Bailey to punt this away. Smith on this return. And, oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Stafford. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A strike for 23 yards. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Throwing now on first down. Stafford hits him on the out route. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now he'll throw off the play fake. That's taken in by Cup. And defenders are there to get him at the line. It's Kader Kohu up to make that play.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They fake the handoff now. Stafford. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. This is Williams. And he has this one down to the 8-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Stafford from the gun. Has it in close. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys cut the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Washington now to return. This return makes it up to the 25. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. And they have made it no secret that they want to go his way in this game, right? And the results so far, I'd say very promising. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Tagovailoa back to throw. Short throw, tipped. Oh, but he still got it.
Well, that short pass gets tipped, and you then don't have much time to react to the catch. But he brings it in anyway to save the completion.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. They send Hill right. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And this one doesn't go far. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Tried to mix in a little wide receiver carry and catch this defense on its heels. We've seen it work time and again, and it almost got there. Without that tackle, we could have seen a big gainer. But give some credit to the defense where credit is due.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on third. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
No one picks him up, and he reminded everyone in the building why that's a major mistake. The linebacker's athleticism on full display. A sack in under 2 seconds? That's a select group of players on the planet who could pull that off.
Here's Jake Bailey now on for the punt. And this is going to be his 4th effort tonight. And he sends this away. Definitely his best kick of the game thus far. And he collects the fair catch just inside the 35. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Throwing off the play fake here. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Throwing deep for the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that's one that's going to haunt him. There's just no question about it. A drop touchdown in the end zone. Now comes the mental toughness part of it. You got to flush that play quickly so you can make an impact later.
Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field. 6 yards the pickup there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run. It may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Stafford now on 3rd down. Finds his target, Robinson. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one goes for 25 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll come up 1st and 10. They'll run. This is Williams. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's the kind of run that shows he's trying to take some stress off the passing game to provide big plays. What a great help to that side of an offense when the ground game can deliver chunk plays too.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. A handoff to Williams. Hits the end zone for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Rams take a 2nd quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Cardi now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And his guys push their lead to 3. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's A-Chain up the middle. And after a little running, he gets this up to the 32. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Motion man sent left. He's out near midfield and still going. And he's down to the 42-yard line. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Gosh, I love that creativity of the play call. Name of the game is putting the ball in the hands of your best, your playmakers, creating matchups for them to take advantage. And this time, not as a receiver, but as a runner. That is job well done.
Waddle now in motion right. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Hey, don't get me wrong, Kate. Every defensive guy, they watch tape in their own ways. But linebackers, well, they're a little bit like quarterbacks. They got to develop that sixth sense by watching that tape so they can diagnose and get home in a hurry like he just did.
Second and 13. Taken in by Smith. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Here's Tua again. Finds his man Waddle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
A-Chan, a 1st down carry. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down carry for A-Chan. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire 1st half. They drop him behind the line.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you can be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And he'll knot this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Sanders all set to send it away. Fielded at the 7. Good looking return here, and he's got room. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Rams back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. He'll get that big old marker out, cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
2nd and 3 now. From the 42. He'll get this to Cup. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Second and 6 coming up here. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Shotgun snap to Stafford. Cup on the catch. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can hum in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Defense showing blitz. Stafford. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. This one intended for the running back. So now they have 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Now Stafford again. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Throwing now on 1st down. Stafford. Pass is caught at the 9. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense. Their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. Second and goal coming up, 5 yards to the end zone. Stafford from the gun. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams take the lead just before halftime. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Cardi now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Washington now to return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Jared Verse on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. We're at halftime here on Monday night. Now we'll go coast to coast. Jonathan Coachman standing by in our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach.
All right, Kate, sit tight. We'll get back to you and Brock in just a moment. But for now, this is our halftime report. We saw a fine performance in that first half from the running back, Kyren Williams. He found the end zone twice, once on the ground and once in the passing game, as he proved he's anything but a one-dimensional running back.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Rams and Matthew Stafford set to go back on offense. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. That's taken in by Cup. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Stafford now against the blitz. Short pass caught by his tight end. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On third down, here's Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. Going to the ground again on first. He's got a gain of 6 there. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
2nd and 4. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they need to get 4 on third down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
From the gun on third down. That's caught for the first. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Give to Williams from the gun. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
From the 38. Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 28. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first down, here's Stafford. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. It's taken in by Williams. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Throwing is Stafford on 3rd. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force the throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Well, that's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Eskridge on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Waddle now in motion right. First down, here's Tua. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, but then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
Tua off the play fake. Taking a shot deep down the field it goes. That's cut at the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
Leading 10 yards now as they line up at 2nd and goal. A tight end in motion now. A-Chain on the inside give. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Only a yard on that pickup, and it's going to be 3rd and goal at the 9.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
On 3rd and goal, it's Tagovailoa. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
4th down, and on comes Jason Sanders for the Dolphins field goal. It's just a 26-yarder down the middle. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Smith on the return. The Rams headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, look, in the right situation, you catch a team off guard. Well, this could be a tremendous play for some big yards. But in the wrong situation, you get hit in the mouth right behind the line of scrimmage.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To throw, Stafford. He'll get this to Cup. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Complete. It's Atwell. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Completes this one to Hill. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped at his own side at the 49.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Off the play fake, here's Tagovailoa. Taking a big shot for the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
That's a very quick trigger, and the hurry throw was much tougher to complete. He may have rushed that one thinking the pressure was just about to get to him in the pocket.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Slot man motioned over. Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. No better luck than the last play, Brock, as he just has to get rid of it.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
They're out now, ready to punt it. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. The home teams and this running back headed back out for a new series. And as some running lanes have closed, he's just found some new ones. Continuing to hit this defense. More good numbers well into this 2nd half. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. David Long getting to the spot that time. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Shotgun snap to Stafford. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
You know, Kate, that was one of those situations where you hear a quarterback having a clock, right? You know, and he had enough time in the pocket, but then it was like, okay, time is running out, and I got to do something. He did not force a throw and risk a pick. Instead, he just got rid of it and cut his losses.
They're going to throw it on third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Not a lot of cornerbacks in this league could get to the QB in the pass rush, and not just once. That's now twice, Kate. They're going to have to devote some resources to blocking this corner because he's just a different kind of beast.
The Rams are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Tunga Vailoa. Finds his man, Waddle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I got to be honest with you, Kate. That's an occasion where a drop would have been a whole lot better than a completion. Couldn't find the way back to the line, and it's a rare pass that actually loses yardage.
All right, here we go. Second down. Now Tunga Vailoa to throw. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That was Darius Williams on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The Rams showing a nickel look. Third down coming up. They go play action with Tunga Vailoa. Pass cut by Smythe. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And the Rams will take possession. They're out and set. First and 10. Stafford from the gun. That's Cup on the slant. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Straight ahead with Williams. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. A 5-yard gain on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
Throwing now on first down, Stafford. And after all that time, still nowhere to throw it, and they bring him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
They really need some chunk yardage here on second down. Putting a receiver in motion. He's got the hook up to Atwell. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's got time here. That's taken in by Cup. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain.
Never eat shredded wheat. Northeast, south, and west, right, Kate? And I like on third downs, north and south. You start going east to west and eating that wheat, you could run into problems just like that.
Punting unit out now. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. The punt's away, and this one looking good. Angled this one for the sideline. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with Achane. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Achane again on 2nd. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Staying on the ground here with Achane. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. In there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
They'll send him over right. They'll stick with Achane. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the 4th. New set of downs for him from the 46. They motion the tight end over. Tagovailoa on 1st down. They'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10 now. This one's taken in by Hill. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Going on third, Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. That play good for 17 and a first down.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. He's got Smith. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They send Hill right. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Has a man, it's Achane. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's 1st and goal. Here's Tua again. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Rams get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll send their tight end right. Stafford now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Stafford. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
All set up now for 1st and 10. They go with Williams on the counter. And it'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And they send a man in motion. 2nd and 4. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and 10 now from the 30. Up the gut they go with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8. Now Stafford to throw. Able to find Nakua here. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
You know, I don't mind the scheme. In fact, I like the call. Just not on that 3rd down in particular. Need to get it closer to the sticks to have a chance to move those chains.
They'll bring out the punter here. And this effort's going to give him an even half dozen tonight. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it'll be Dolphins football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Fits it through the middle. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trailed by just a point in the 4th. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Sanders all set to send it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the 4th quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that 3rd phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
On 2nd down, it's Williams again. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line. They get those 2 yards back, but now it leaves them with 3rd and 10. Shotgun snap to Stafford. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. He calls for the fair catch and has it at the 22-yard line. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. This finds Smith. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Tagovailoa off the play fake. They left him wide open. It's complete. There it is. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins take a 4th quarter lead. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. The point after splits the uprights. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Stafford from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Second and 3 now. A run with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Trying to throw here out of the gun. Coverage holds up, and he just had to get rid of it.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
The Rams are set to punt. Ethan Evans, the one to kick it away. And he can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Dolphins ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember. But as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Waddle now in motion right. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
Still motoring past the 30. And he'll get this all the way up to the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Motioning the tight end now. 1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 44.
You know you love some of my buzzwords, Kate. I know you do. And this one was about will power. He got the rock a long way from the chains and put his teammates on his back for a heck of a run and a great try at that 1st down.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. They go play action with Tagovailoa. Gets this to OBJ. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Pick up a 5 on that play, and it'll be 1st down, Miami.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. On target to Waddle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Kate, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
Man in motion here. Going play action, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it down to the 30 before going out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Called in by Waddle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Give him 24 on that play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Trying to run it in. Achane takes it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Devon Achane with the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
Extra point attempt coming from Sanders. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins double their lead to 14. Sanders all set to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got first down from the 31. They've got a man in motion. On first down, here's Stafford. It's taken in by Williams. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
Man, the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. To throw, Stafford. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Stafford now on first down. He gets this one to Nakua. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Now Stafford again. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Man, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
From the red zone now. And that one's unsuccessful.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Working from the gun, here's Stafford.